Alright, alright, alright. We got her rocking and rolling.
What are you rocking and rolling?
Oh, I just got the live stream up and going.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of quiet. A little bit quiet tonight.
Been quiet for the most part all day.
Really, even Skip?
Yeah. I mean, a little bit here and there, but nothing to brag about.
Dadgum. Alrighty. Test, test, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, breaka breaka.
Hey, before I get too far along, get Metalhead, Little Angel, and myself, and Dirty Dog on your list.
Alrighty, and we're just gonna jump into it right here, right now. It's 8 o'clock, so Dirty Dog, Metalhead, Little Angel, and yourself. I got y'all in there.
Evening, Tom.
Good evening, Mr. Cobra. I've got you in there. Good evening. Good evening.
Evening, Cobra. How you doing?
Pretty good. Staying busy.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that, but not like you.
Oh, who we got out here? Breaka breaka. Got somebody in the chat. KP68. Boy, howdy. Good evening time to you there, Mr. KP68. Glad you could make it here to the weekly check-in. I've got you down on the list. Good evening, sir.
Break 2-4.
Go ahead, sir. Good evening.
Top evening to you, Pumpkinhead, Big Grabber, and Dee-Dee. We're checking in.
Alrighty, Grabber and Dee Dee, I've got you both in there. Good evening time to both. I'm glad you could make it in here tonight.
Top evening there, PH. Have a good one. We're on the side.
Right back at you, sir.
PH check-in roustabout and better half in Conway.
Good evening, Roustabout. I was waiting for you. I got you and better half in there. You were kind of breaking up there towards the end. Try it again.
I just said I can't hear real good tonight. I don't know. I think something wrong with my coax.
Uh-oh. Well, at least we got you in there, so. Anyway, good to hear from you, though.
10-4. Good to hear from you.
Go ahead out there, Break. I heard somebody way yonder.
Yeah, good evening time, Pumpkinhead, old Mississippi hippie over there around Cabot checking in.
Good evening time, Mr. Hippie. I've got you in there. And if you got anybody else out there towards Cabot, I've got my ears open that way. So, good evening time to you. Sounding good. I'm glad you could make it tonight.
Roger, Roger. We're listening, but I don't hear anything over this way. Thank you, and thanks, sir.
Alrighty, right back at you.
Four 454 down at Double Wells checked in.
Alright, I've got him in there. I thought that's who that was, but wasn't sure. Anyway, got him in there.
Evening Double 454, I got you in there for him. Hey, 454, we got you.
Go ahead and get old Country Moose in there.
Country Moose, I've got you checked in. Good evening, sir.
Evening time.
Was that double barrel? No, I think that was Country Moose as well. Good evening, good evening.
Yeah, it was.
Okay, you kind of came in there a little bit weak there towards the beginning. I kind of figured you may have put the shoes on, but didn't recognize you at the second go-round, but good evening.
Evening time.
Evening, Country Moose. Lumberjack said checking in.
10-4, I'll get him in there.
It's awful quiet out there tonight.
Yeah.
We were just saying that. Anybody else out there wanting to check in to the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now.
Well, I hear somebody way off out there, but I can't make them out. I heard them come back Country Moose, but that's about it. I don't know what direction they are. Who's out there hollering? That's 500 El Dorado checking in. We got you.
Alrighty, 10-4, I've got him in there.
I just caught him right there at the last. They got you 454. Go Roper heard you and checked you in.
Good evening, 454, if you can hear me. Good evening, 454, Go Roper William. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna turn back up where I was.
Alrighty, simple man, I've got you checked in, sir.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening out there.
You as well. Appreciate you stopping by.
Evening time, something, man. Roger, roger. Good evening time.
Alrighty, anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Break. Anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Break.
PH, go ahead and get Motorcycle Man and Southpaw.
Alrighty, I've got Motorcycle Man and Southpaw put down. Alrighty, anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Anyone, anywhere is welcome.
You got Shady out here checking in.
Good evening, Mr. Shady Grady. Anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group net, go ahead and call now. Any stations, anywhere. Breaka breaka.
How many have you gotten so far?
We are at 22, not including myself.
Ten-4 on that. I don't hear anybody.
Yeah, it's kind of dead out there tonight, but we're trying.
Yeah, I even got the bottle in on, and it's just a lot of hits.
I tell you what, for probably all this past week, it's been pretty quiet.
Put a deposit down and everything. I'm calling Mother Nature till I want my money back.
That sounded like Mule Skinner.
10-4, check old Mule Skinner in.
Got you in there, sir. Good evening.
How you guys doing today?
Oh, we are doing fine, fine, fine.
10-4.
Evening, Mr. Buell Skinner.
Hey, old boy, how you doing over there up on that little ridge?
All doing pretty good. Still about 80 degrees up here, though.
You know, I had to kick a little air on this afternoon.
Oh, we got it on in there, too. I've been holding out here in the radio room, though.
10 there, stay strong, stay strong.
Evening, Milskin.
Good morning, Mr. Go Rover.
How you been?
Been pretty good. I've been pretty busy today. Been in Little Rock all day. Stayed up till nearly midnight last night with the FFA banquet. So been a busy man.
I heard that. Well, I sent you a video of them bees.
Yeah, I seen that. I just hadn't had time to reply on it. I apologize for that.
Oh, it wasn't nothing.
I think there may have been a break back there behind you guys. Go ahead if there was a break. Maybe not.
Well, go ahead and get Buckshot.
Roger. Okay, I'll get him down.
Old Doberbar was trying to put him up some kind of antenna today. He decided he's going to try to put something up temporary. Asked me if I'd come out, but I was already in Little Rock.
Who was that? Country Moose, are you getting any of that? I didn't quite copy it.
No, that's not what force. We wasn't talking. They were. I don't know what they were talking about, but I don't think they were talking about you.
They're in Pine Bluff.
Yeah, do that. There ain't no sense in apologizing. They all the same way. I'm not so much black anymore than I done grayed out. It's all that static built up from them farmers out there cutting them forests.
Where's he at, go over?
He down there around Pine Bluff, Double Wells.
10-4. Okay.
He might not want to claim Pine Bluff.
I don't know what he feels. I got a little extra ground noise in there just a hint. That always messes up my ear hole. But anyway, say that again. I'll try to hear you.
What did he just do? Because I can hear him a lot better now.
Might have turned something on. Heard someone saying about check-in. Who was it? Rod Hammer, Heber Springs there, kids.
Roger Dodger got Rod Hammer in there.
No problem, Rod Hammer, go look there.
I don't know what he did, but it's working. He's getting louder all the time on my radio. The guy from Pine Bluff.
I gave it a condition because y'all come in there pretty good a little bit ago and now something fell out again. So, all right, man, I'll be sitting here listening. Y'all come back up in there and give me a shout. 454 down here around Double Wells, and I'm standing by listening.
Roper is.
Hey, 454, you got a copy? How about it, 454? 454, 124 Arkansas, waving to you from Conway Breaker.
You say he's louder than me, huh?
He was there for a minute, but I feel like he done turned something on too.
No, I just turned the house around a little bit.
Yeah, he got loud there for a minute on my receive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He was getting louder and louder as he was talking.
Well, that's the nature of the amplifier he's got. It don't, it's like a continuous duty. Some of that stuff, the longer you talk, the better it becomes, better performance.
Hello. Hello, test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, break it. Well, he's definitely got the coals to the fire there, no doubt.
Lumberjack been out tonight?
He texted me, but he's not been on the radio.
Temple.
Anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Break. Got you in there, fireman. Good evening time to you. Any stations anywhere wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Break. Yeah, Lumberjack said he's over there at Greer's Ferry right now.
What's he doing, camping or something?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't remember. I think his daughter graduates tomorrow. It's either today or tomorrow. One of the two.
She'll be graduating tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock.
Roger. Oops.
I was just saying, I remember him saying something about that.
Yeah, copy. Go ahead there, Goat Roper.
Yeah, I get to go see that girl walk.
Roger. Oh, he said he's picking up his daughter at his friend's place.
Yeah.
Oops.
You're waiting tomorrow with her.
10-4, you'll be there too then?
Yeah, 10-4.
Well, good deal. Anybody else out there wanting to check into the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net, go ahead and call now. Break. Goat Roper, have you heard, what's his name? Bigfoot. He said he was trying to get in there earlier.
I hadn't heard him. I'll turn up his way.
Raji?
fuels.
Say again?
I'm not hearing you.
Roger that. Well, he said he was calling about 5 minutes ago or so. But he may have shut it down, I don't know. Anybody else out there want to check in to the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net? Go ahead and call now. Break. Well, now it's getting real quiet.
Hadn't had too many tonight, have we?
Well, including me, we've got 29 so far.
That's not too bad.
But 454 was was on the Facebook group, and he was saying conditions are just weird tonight, and yes, they are.
Well, the conditions have been odd all week.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of any activity really, as far as skip and everything goes.
They may have cranked that Bitcoin mine up just a couple miles north of me.
Say that again?
So they got them a Bitcoin mine about 2.5 miles north of me. They may have cranked it up.
Did you say a Bitcoin mine?
10 volt, that's what they call it. I don't really understand it, but it's like 20 huge supercomputers sitting out there.
Where?
You know where Worcester is?
Yeah.
You know where Shady Grove is?
Yes, I do.
How about Bono?
That one I'm not familiar with.
But if you know where Shady Grove is, you know where I live. Just go about 2.5 more miles straight north, and then you're in Bono. And there's a power substation type transformer station right up there, just the other side of the church. And they put them in what they call a Bitcoin mine up there. And what it amounts to is about 20 computers are sitting right there on a pad, about the size, each one about the same size as a pickup truck.
That is interesting.
There's 8 of these mines in Arkansas.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess there must have been something unique about that location that just kind of seems like an odd place for it.
Well, it takes a tremendous amount of electricity to run them computers. And there's a big transformer station right there, right across the road from it.
Cool. I did not know that.
And I don't know what the Bitcoin is. Bitcoin is supposed to be like invisible currency or something. I'm not sure. I have my doubts about a lot of things, but they tell me that these guys will usually pay like energy like $1 million a month. That's how much electricity they use.
That is quite a bit right there. Dadgum.
That ain't nothing. Prime Minister uses that on the weekend.
10-4, I understand that. But they, China banned them things in China, so they come over here.
Lumberjack says China owns it.
10-4, but they don't want it in their country. I've got some theory, but I'll keep that to myself.
Well, they don't let you watch TikTok but just a certain amount of time during the day. If you're a kid, I don't think they let anybody watch it during certain hours. They don't care if we rot our brains. They ain't gonna let their people rot their brains.
10-4.
Kinda interesting.
Pretty interesting. They say there's 8 of those things, 8 of those sites in Arkansas.
Well, that is kind of cool, actually, I guess. It must be just a big server farm or something. But $1 million a month to energy, that's quite a bit of quite a bit of electricity.
Well, they're making something there. They're making some kind of money there to pay that much.
Yeah.
Oops.
Minister's heavy weekend use. I'm being a smart aleck.
Yeah, we we caught the drift.
It don't bother me.
Our Prime Minister is, well, his name's Anthony Ray. He's a rapper. He still is, I guess, but he's a big-time radio guy.
Yeah, Roger. Are you indicating that that Mule Skinner is drawing a little bit off the grid there?
Hey, Mule Skinner? No, not Mule Skinner. But I bet his lights dim when they really get on that heavy Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, that virtual mining.
Yeah, I think that's all it is, some kind of virtual something. I don't know, but it's worth something to somebody. I just don't know.
Yeah, we probably never will know.
Well, at least from the stock market and everything, I think for a little while it wasn't worth a crap for a second. Bitcoin, that is. Well, I guess we can give one more call out and see what we can get as far as the check-in goes. We've got 29, including myself so far. Anybody else out there want to check in to the Arkansas Hog Yard CB Group Net? Go ahead and call now. Break a brea.
I think I'm going to run over to Roustabouts and find out why he can't hear anything.
Okay, well, let us know what you find out.
I will do that.
Be careful.
Oh, have to.
PH, you about out of school this year?
I just finished finals last week. My last one was on Friday, so last week Friday was my last day. So all finished for a little bit until May 30th.
10-4, you don't get much of a break.
No, not really. I got to take one summer class, and yeah, that's kind of the reason for not very much of a break. So I kind of brought it on myself, but you know, it's better to be kind of up and at it instead of just sitting back.
10-4. Well, just one class won't be so bad, maybe.
No, it shouldn't be too bad. So we'll see.
Them's the ones that generally bite you in the rear. The ones that ain't supposed to be too bad.
Just don't jinx it.
It's gonna be all good.
Did you make the Dean's list this year?
Well, I did make it out with all A's.
I made the dunce list several semesters.
Well, when I was in high school, I made the dean's list every week.
Yeah, but that's from getting in trouble, wasn't it?
I reckon it was. It happened so much, I didn't pay no attention no more.
At that rate, it's kind of hard to keep up with.
10-4. It was pretty regular. Maybe not once a week, but it's pretty regular.
Alright, well, we've been going for about 45 minutes or so, so I think it's going to be about that time. We'll go ahead and close it up for this week. If you missed out this week, we do it every Saturday night at 8 p.m., or at least we try anyway, unless there's extenuating circumstances. Anyway, we had 29 total check-ins tonight. We had Little Angel, Metalhead, Goat Roper, Cobra, Dirty Dog, KP68, Grabber, DD, Roustabout, Better Half, Hippie, 454, Country Moose, Lumberjack, Southpaw, Woody, 500, Simple Man, Motorcycle Man, Shady Grady, Country Boy, Rooster, Mule Skinner, Buckshot, Power Pig 302, Rod Hammer, Fireman, Bigfoot, and myself. So, anyway, I'll get this posted out here, and we will be good to go. Everybody, have a great weekend if I don't talk to you again, and I'll just be standing by. Breaka breaka.
You know, Skinner,
Tenfold.
my senior year, principal of my school, he was principal of my school when I was in 7th and 8th grade, and then he moved to the high school. I thought I was rid of him. He told me about halfway through the first semester that if I missed one, if I skipped one more class, he'd get to see me as a 5th year senior.
That's not good news.
No, I quit skipping class real quick.
Tenfold.
I was a model student, though. I can honestly say I was a model student.
Well, you know, I guess I was too, but a little bit different.